Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry it's been a while. I've been just kind of busy. Mainly training for my ultra marathon that I just did like 3 days ago kind of thing, and I just really wanted to focus a lot on that, so I didn't really have much time to really film anything until now after it's all done. Excuse me, my throat is so dry, so I might be having to drink some hot water and stuff throughout the video just in case, but man, after running that, like, my throat was just destroyed, so I'm still kind of recovering from that. I'm not too sore now, actually. It does feel like I broke my big toe on my left foot. I don't think I really did, but it definitely feels like it because literally everything else is fine except my big toe on that foot, where I'm like, ooh, it just hurts to put weight down on it, but they'll probably pass too. It's probably just, a bit bruised and whatnot, but I finished. So 62 miles or 100 kilometers or whatever. So yeah, that's exciting. Well, anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you, do a little video for you guys with two of my Mark Cross bags that I have here, and just kind of show you them, I guess. So yeah, I've been selling a lot of my bags, as you guys have known, as I state like in every video, but I'm just kind of trying to pare down my collection a bit and just have ones that I kind of just want to keep forever, or ones that I will use for a long time. So these two that I'm going to show you here are definitely ones that I want to keep forever and ever, just because I do really like these ones. And yeah, so I did get both of them off of The RealReal. I am not in the same tax bracket as people who can buy them from the actual store. Let me just say that. They are pretty pricey, as you guys can do a quick Google search and find out. But sometimes they do their like sample sale once a year. That's back in like April, I want to say, that they do that, which I've gotten a bag. I've done that twice. So like this last time and then the time before I did as well, which is a great way because they, 80% off on several styles. You just have to get them fast enough before everybody buys them out, basically. So they do like I think they might do like an in-person and then an online one, maybe. I've only done the online one, obviously, because I don't live in New York City, where they have like their one shop, I still believe. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the two and kind of just tell like the little story on each, if you, more or less. So the first one I have, it's just in like the RealReal dust bag. I did reach out to Mark Cross today, actually asking if I could get like one of their dust bags, because I've done that before and they did send me it. Amazing customer service, as you can imagine, with like a very luxury, high-end place. Usually they just say, can you send us a picture of your bag and whatnot, which I already sent them a picture and everything, so I'll probably hear back tomorrow maybe and get my dust bag then. But anyways, so I have this one right here to show you. This is the Mark Cross Madeline 30, and I believe this one is in Napa leather. I'm pretty sure they have like, they do these ones in all different kinds of leather. They do Napa, they do, I think there's some in like the pebbled, they do one in the box leather, which is I think that's like a Hermes coin term, but it's just like a high grain, I think calf leather. Anyways, that one's super soft, shiny, very pretty. They do one in that as well. So just like very nice kind of like leathers. They do these ones, and this is part of their like main line, I guess you could say, that they're really known for, are like the Madelines, the Grace Box bags, and so on and so on. But anyways, I really love this one. This one is just so, can't describe like how soft this bag is. So this is definitely like a special occasions kind of one, just because it is very soft, and I'm just very like kind of nervous about damaging it a little bit. But I just have to show you guys like how pretty it is. I love like the little debossed detailing of it. I think that is just so pretty. Sorry if I'm blinding you. With that, and then the back. So I just think that's so pretty. And then you do have a pocket right there, and it's a bright red interior, which I'll show you guys on the inside of it. And then see if we can zoom in right here. It says Mark Cross with the cursive, which I really do love that. And then it is a lock, and then your clocket right there, which I just think is really pretty. And then this is a little wonky, so I have it actually stuffed right here. Well, not currently, but I do have it stuffed to kind of mitigate that problem, to make it a little bit more not wonky looking. And then again on the sides. And then this one, they do come with feet, which as you would expect, but the feet are actually pretty small. But anyways, I just think this is just so pretty. This would be another really good alternative to the like the Hermes Kelly. I would say would be a good, like, if you're wanting something with a similar vibe and you just don't want to spend that as much as a Kelly, or you don't want to play the Hermes game, but you're wanting something really nice quality that kind of has a similar vibe to it. I definitely recommend like a heritage kind of brand as well. He's just really known for kind of just being very classy and just kind of old money, if you will. Definitely check out Mark Cross and the Madeline. Every season they do come out with like a new variation of it. So right now it looks a little bit different than this one. This one is an older one. So the Madeline is a little bit more redesigned right now, but it has a general shape. And that one is only like leather trimmed in like canvas. If I'm remembering right, still the same sizes, but again, slightly different. But again, you can always look on the Real and other places too and find them for good deals that are a bit cheaper than what they are going for on their actual homepage. Okay. Oh, and they still use gold-plated hardware as well, which is really nice. Something that, you know, Chanel stopped doing and everything, so definitely pretty cool that they're still kind of doing that kind of stuff. Okay, anyways, so you just push, and it's just such a satisfying sound too. So what I really like about these ones is like how wide these ones open, as you can see. Like, you can really just open her up and really just kind of grab in, which I just absolutely love about these bags. It's just like, I mean, like, come on. And then you just have your extremely bright red interior, which the brand is known for. You do have Mark Cross right there, their little emblem, and that just says Made in Italy, because that's where their bags are made. And then you'd have one pocket on the side right here. Then you have a little zipper pocket right here. And it's all leather interior as well, and then you just have your pocket. And then this one actually still has the little card too. And then as far as the strap goes, here I can kind of close that. It does have, this one does have the one where it has the loops. Oh, I don't know if you did see that. Where it has the loops kind of on the side, right there on the top part. And then you have like your little buckle detail right there with the adjustable strap, and then it does say Mark Cross right there. And I feel like it's a decent, maybe on the more shorter side as far as their straps go. I don't think they're really meant for like really tall people, to be honest, but that's okay. I found myself kind of, I feel like I've done both. I've kind of carried it both, just like this, and then also I've had it like the strap on it too. So for this one, I feel like I've kind of done both. But yeah, I just think this one is oh so pretty, and I'm very glad I got it for kind of like the price I did, because I've been looking for a bit on these ones. You do kind of have to, like, if you are gonna buy them, like secondhand, third party, whatever, you do sometimes have to be on the lookout a little bit for them, to know like when a good deal comes up, because sometimes they don't always last a very long time when they do. So definitely just keep that in mind if you are on the hunt for them. But again, I just feel like the brand is underrated, and these bags are very underrated as well. But again, this is the Madeline 30 from Mark Cross. And I believe this one is in, again, the Napa leather. Okay, let me put her back in the dust bag. Okay, so the other one I'm going to show you, again, I got from the Real Real. This one did come with the actual dust bag, and these dust bags are very nice. They're very thick. They're very soft on the inside. It's going to protect your bag well, which I really do love. It's not like that really crappy satin kind of stuff that like Coach gives you or whatnot. These are very thick, very high-end, very nice. So I always do like that. But here we are. Now you might be thinking, I was just shown a Madeline 30. And you would be correct. This was not supposed to be the Madeline 30, but it ended up being the Madeline 30, which I just kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about. Let me take some water. So, I have a lot of qualms and problems with the Real Real. This being one of them. So, originally when I got this one, the sizing that was given was of the Madeline 21 versus the Madeline 30. So, much to my surprise when I got it, and I'm like, this isn't the size of the Madeline 21, this is the size of the Madeline 30, and I measured it, and their measurements were completely wrong on their website, yada yada yada. So, which is fine by me, honestly. If I were to prefer one to be smaller, it would have been my black one. So I was actually kind of happy that this ended up being the 30 instead of the 21. But it's just buyers beware on that website. You really have to pay attention to like the pictures that they show you, and don't take their measurements as word either, which I know can be really hard sometimes with some of the bags where, you know, let's say like the Empire 40 versus the 48. You know, sometimes it can be really hard to tell with just a picture, but just know that sometimes their measurements aren't always correct or always right. It's just that don't get me started on that. Well, anyways, I just had to tell you guys that. So I was expecting 21. I got the 30. I am very happy that it's the 30. As you see here, it's pretty much the same bag and a different kind of material. This one I like. It's more of a... I can take this one out more and feel like it will hold up more just because it's not that really soft Napa leather. You have this beautiful trim, which I love, love, love this color of leather with the white trim on it. I just think that looks so classy and pretty. And I even really like the kind of like print that Mark Cross has. They don't do this print anymore. This, it's probably, I don't even know, like 10 years old? I have no idea. But it's an older print that they did for a little bit on some of their bags. I have like my, excuse me. I have one of my Grace box bags, which I absolutely love. Same print. I have like a toiletry case with the same print as well. I think it's really fun, and it's like a canvas material, jacquard, very durable, very sturdy, very pretty, and I really like kind of like the logo on this one, and just the color as well. I just think it really makes everything pop, and it's really pretty. You have your gold hardware that's actually gold plated, which is fun. And then again, you have your back pocket here. You have your feet on the bottom. Your little lock right here. And it is an actual working lock on this guy. So, love that. Again, let's see. Again, the real, I'm not lying to you guys. Big open again, same thing, bright red interior. It's all leather lined, and it's just the most gorgeous leather ever. I can't tell you guys how beautifully crafted these bags are. They're just top tier. This one does have a different strap than the other one, which I honestly kind of prefer the other strap to this one, but that's okay. This one, you just have like your little grommets right there on multiple sides right here, but it still has that really pretty kind of trimming. So this is definitely more of like a shoulder kind of bag. I think technically you could make the grommets be crossbody, but again, I don't know how nice that would actually be, kind of thing. It might look a little funny, but that's okay. But I just think, again, just super pretty. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's just so satisfying. But I'm very excited to get more wear and tear out of this one, and I feel like this one you can wear maybe on more occasions, just because I'm not as worried about it getting as damaged as easily, and I feel like just with the print and everything, it makes it a little bit more fun and kind of everyday and whatnot. But I just think it's just, they're just such a beautiful bag. And I just had to share it with you, because they are definitely, this is definitely one of my kind of all-time favorite bag brands, and I feel like they're one of the ones that are kind of, even if they have like logos and stuff on it, it's very if you know, you know kind of thing, and I just feel like there's something a little bit special about having a bag that not everybody kind of knows about, if that makes sense, or like a brand that everybody knows about or cares about a ton. But yeah, so you'll probably see me rocking this a bit more, so don't get too tired of me being like, oh, we're wearing this one again, oh, we're wearing this one again. But I have been pretty much just wearing my 48 a lot. The scarf is actually a sylph scarf from Mark Cross that I put on my Empire. So I might actually throw this back on one of my Madeleines or something. But just been really loving and get a lot of use out of that one all the time. So yeah, my throat. And I have laundry and other stuff I need to do. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for continuing to watch and support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.